Well, good morning, guys. Big A coming to you live from the station camp Greenway. What a great morning. It's not even cold out here. I don't even have on my coat. All you guys up there in Michigan and Wisconsin need to bring your hind ends on down here to Nashville. Get out of that snow that you're experiencing up there. Man, what a great day it's been already. I've enjoyed my time this morning, had a big breakfast, and I'm out here now on the Greenway, and I'm getting an opportunity to talk to you guys. What a great day it is, and I'm excited to see what this great Wednesday is going to bring. Years ago, it's been almost 20 years ago, I was thinking about this a few minutes ago. It was time for my teenager to start driving. And I thought, oh, golly, I can't even imagine. And I look back and it's been almost 20 years now. Well, let me tell you what we did. So my oldest daughter, we get out in the car. She gets this Camaro. It's beautiful. This kind of a powder blue Camaro. By the way, this has nothing to do with the topic. I made them work and save their money. And then Big A and Robin, we matched whatever they saved, and ever how much money they had, they went out and bought their car. But that's a financial lesson for another day. It has nothing to do with this talk. So it was time to start driving. So we get out on the road, and we're driving down Licton Pike. It was a street that we lived on for almost 30 years in Nashville when my girls were growing up. And I said, okay, speed up a little bit. We got on this straightaway. And she said, what do you mean? I'm already doing the speed limit. And I said, no, speed up. It's okay, speed up. So she sped up and got going a little faster. And I said, go ahead, there's no cars coming. There's no driveways, so speed up. She goes, Dad, this is making me nervous. And I said, come on, it'll go faster. Let's go. And so she sped up, and I don't know how fast we were going. I was getting nervous myself, to be honest, but I couldn't tell her. And she kept going faster and faster. And I said, Brooke, speed up. You go a little bit faster. And she goes, Dad, this is making me nervous. I said, it's okay. There's no cars coming. I'll go faster. I don't know. You know, it's a 40-mile-an-hour zone. I don't want to incriminate myself here on video, but we were going fast. I mean, like really fast. And I said, okay, slow down. And so she started slowing down. We got back to the speed limit. She said, why did you do that? I said, because I want you to know what it will do. See, the mystery is what gets our kids in trouble. And I took the mystery out, and I said, listen, the next time you want to go fast, you come and get Dad, and we'll get back in the car, and we'll find somewhere safe, and we'll go fast again. I don't want you going fast alone because you're inexperienced. You don't know what you're doing. And I took the mystery out of that driving experience. To the best of my knowledge, Brooke's not had a speeding ticket. She's been driving almost 20 years now. Now, Brooke, if you watch this and you've had a speeding ticket, you come tell me. But I took the mystery out of what that car will do. Well, this past week, one of the Mastermind members came to the group almost in tears. And he said he found out that his teenage daughter was having sex. And it broke my heart. It broke everybody's heart in the Mastermind group. Man, I mean, like, oh my gosh, that is, you start thinking about that, I mean, it just wrecks you. So we started talking through the things to do. And I started reflecting back and thinking about raising my own girls and some of the talks that we had. And listen, I know all of us have made mistakes. Listen, God's grace is sufficient to cover all mistakes. So I'm not saying that. I'm not casting stones here to anybody about any of that. But I do think there are some preventative measures that we can do that will help you. And let me tell you what some of those are. Dads, I'm talking to you in particular right now. Moms, you're very important. But dads, I think we shun our responsibilities oftentimes for making sex appear to be taboo. And I want to tell you to open that discussion. We used to go to the mountains once a year, and I would say, I'm taking my dad hat off, and I want to just be here, and you be candid with me. You be honest with me. You tell me where I'm dropping the ball. You tell me how I can serve you better. Let me tell you, you help me understand the places, and you're not going to get in trouble. Whatever you say, whatever questions you ask, I'm not going to get you in trouble. And they would, listen, be prepared for what they ask, because they'll come up with some humdingers. But what I did was diffuse them getting in trouble. I made it comfortable for them to talk about things. And yes, we talked about sex, and they would ask questions about that. If you make it bad, or you make it taboo, or you make it like, go talk to your mom, you can't do that. It's your responsibility. I remember when my girls were teenagers, young teenagers, we would walk down the beach one at a time. I wouldn't take them together. I'd go alone, and I'd say, I'm going to talk to you about some things that's going to make you feel uncomfortable. But there's no man on the planet that's going to tell you the truth like I will about the topic of sex. As you start dating, you're going to talk to young boys. A lot of those young boys have one thing on their mind, and here's what it is. And they got embarrassed. They're like, "Dad, you're making me blush." I'm like, "Hey, you know what? This ain't no fun for me either." But the truth is, this is what some of the things they're going to say. These are some of the things they're going to tell you. If you love me this, if you love me that. And I want to tell you, a lot of those things are lies. And I want you to listen to your dad, because no man loves you like I do. And I'm going to tell you what men are thinking. A lot of people say that outfit looks cute, this is in fashion, this is in vogue. And I want to tell you, that's not what's going on in a man's mind. That's not what's going on in these young teenagers' minds. And I gave both of my daughters a book called Every Man's Battle. And I said, I want you to read this book, because you're a girl, you can't understand the way a man thinks. And the men, I'm not throwing us under the bus. I mean, we've got great morals and values, men of character, but we're visual in nature. God made us that way, and I'm glad he did, because Robin's beautiful and I love to look at her. But we're different, and we've got to help our teenage daughters understand what's going on in young men's lives. Same way with the young men. Every Girl's Battle is a book that they can read. And men, you need to be teaching your sons to be gentlemen. You need to be teaching them to be men, and teach them how to take care of and treat girls. My point in this conversation is we've got to open the conversation to talk to our kids. Men, never again, ever say it's your mom's responsibility to talk to you about those things, because your wife can't talk to your daughters and your sons about some things that you can. They're looking up to you. They respect you. They want to hear what you've got to say. And you can't shun that responsibility. If you do, it's going to get you in trouble. And then you've got to evaluate your personal life. What example are you giving to those kids? Because you're the model. Whatever you're doing in moderation, they're going to do in excess. So just keep in mind, we've got to be a good model. We can't just say it, because your actions are screaming at them. And you've got to be careful how you're living your life as well. And I want to encourage you to do that. I didn't want to even talk about this morning, because it's uncomfortable to talk about. And everybody kind of gets all, but I'm telling you, we've got to do the hard things. God entrusted those kids to you to teach them. And if you're not teaching them, how are they going to know? And I want to encourage you to take that time to teach your kids. Open up the dialogue. I heard a statistic this week that absolutely blew my mind. Dr. Clark Gaither said this at our Mastermind group. He said the number one deterrent for children not having sex as a teen is having dinner together at night, so the family is in discussion. The number one deterrent, having dinner together as a family. Guys, we got to go in there and hug on our kids and love them and teach them well. Even when it's uncomfortable, we've got to tell them the truth, okay? You guys are awesome. Go out there today and have a great day. I'm Big A. I got to get my hind end back to exercising. Y'all have a great day. We'll see you.